up, scooping the leg back, and breaking the fall. Scooping the leg back, and breaking the fall. Go on your own. Alright, now let's put it all together. So, from here, working on, from being on bottom, right, we're going to rock up, curl our foot to our bottom, come forward, take our shot, break our fall, curl our foot up, taking our shot. So we're working on taking down from being on the ground. So we're working on wrestling from our back up to a double leg shot. Questions? Let's do it. Last set. All right, so what we want to start with is with our tripod sweep. So this is how this all kind of plays together. So when we don't have the gi to grab onto, getting up from our back and getting a takedown is not the same. If I had collars, right, I can start playing with Austin's balance here, and I can start pulling on him and controlling him. And if he falls to his butt, right, I can use this material, if he had a sleeve or his collar, right, to start controlling him and allowing myself to get up so that I can take him down. In no-gi, when I start looking at takedowns, there's actually a two-step process I want to go through. I want to go through using a jiu-jitsu style takedown, which gets my opponent's hand on the floor or gets his hips on the floor. At which point, then I want to switch over to a wrestling takedown. And that's where the curling of the foot. So if we start off with our tripod sweep, right, and I'm here and I'm wrestling with Austin, and I get in here and I get my foot up. So I'm going to control his heel and I'm going to put my foot up on his hip, same leg. Now from here, if Austin keeps his balance nice and strong, I'm going to move my hip over so that it's sitting on the top of his foot. Now once I'm here, I actually can lift up my hip and put enough weight on Austin's leg right there on his hip and cause him to fall. Now Austin's going to have a response to this. There's his response. As he goes ahead and does that, I'm going to curl my foot in. Go ahead and start getting up, son. I'm going to hold his leg high so that I can direct him. Go ahead and start getting up. As he gets up, right, depending on how he gets up, is how I'm going to control the leg. But what I want you to recognize is, again, from here, as I take this person down, I'm hooking my leg in the back. From here, I hook my foot nice and tight to his hip, and I either A, pull his foot, either pull his foot to me, which usually isn't going to happen because the person's usually got a lot of weight on it, or B, this person's very sturdy, so I move my hip so it's sitting on the top of his foot. Now once I'm here, keeping my foot strong behind his knee to hook him, I put my foot here on his hip, I bridge, and I put a lot of weight on his hip. I curl my foot to me, he starts getting up, I lift his arm leg up. Go ahead. From here, I can start climbing his body and working towards getting to his back, depending on his response to what we're doing. So again, tripod sweep, I'm here, grab a heel, foot on the same hip, other leg I want behind him. If this foot is lazy, and I go ahead and do everything else right, Austin's just gonna keep walking back. Come back. So if I don't make my foot strong, and go ahead and just keep up for me. If I'm being lazy with this leg, he can step, 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 and keep himself up. That's why it's so important when I stick this hook in to be pulling it back to me and then bridging all my weight up onto his hip right here. Come back. Go ahead and hop for me. So he starts trying to balance. Eventually, this foot stops him enough and causes him to trip and fall. Now from here, I already have this foot. He can't do a stand-up. Do a stand-up. He can't do a stand-up on this side. Typical technical stand-up, he has to put his hand on the floor and then the opposite foot on the floor. Go ahead. And he can't get up because I'm holding his foot. So he turns him over to the other side to get up. Boom. And he starts working his way up. I work my way up here. I come around, hug, and I like to shelf his leg right up here on my hip. This way, if he's trying to get away from me, right, I can control him, control the leg, control the hip, work my way towards his back. Biggest thing I want you to focus on is when that guy goes down, taking the foot off, and getting up. Same way we just practiced. Taking the foot off, curling my heel to my butt. Now when he starts to get up, I'm ready for him. Come here, come here, come here. Now I get tight waist on him, and depending on what his response is, I'll take him down to the ground. Any questions? You want to see it again?
One more time.
Okay, one more time. So again, pick your poison, pick your side, foot on the hip, same side foot. Opposite leg, hook in the back of the knee. From here, set my hip on his foot, bridging up all my pressure onto his hip, causing the takedown. From here, curl my foot up, get his foot up. This directs him so that he has to get up the way right here. The hip is height his hip. Boom. From here, look, notice how when he turns, I've already shelved his foot onto my hip. Here, from here, from here, and then depending on what his response is, go ahead and say it, son. I can start working him down to the ground and taking him back. Questions? All right, let's do it. 1, 2. What are you gonna do with Andrew? I was gonna let you do it with me too. Yep, curl the foot out. There you go, get up. Make sure, Laura, as you're getting up, make sure your head stays higher than hers the whole time.
Okay.
That was me going into some nasty leg lock stuff.
You got it, Andrew. Curl your feet to your bottom. Get up, get up. See how she's lower than you?
That one's out
You
there.
gotta get your head up first.
Gotta get my head first. You can go there.
There you go, Andrew, good.
You're gonna go opposite? I have to do it the exact same way he does it, or else I lose it.
Good. Now lift that foot up. There you go, good. There you go.
There you go.
There you go, Austin. Pop out, Andrew, so Austin can do it to me.
Turn this way?
Yeah. I just like see more of that behind you.
Okay, I get you.
Here's my torso connection now. That is my torso connection now.
Yeah.
I don't even care for a seatbelt.
Yeah, that's why I just grabbed it. I'm working my way to your hip.
Yeah. goofy little transition right there, though.
Yeah,
If you got a real quick response.
absolutely.
Okay.
Well, that's the beauty of it, is you're not in danger.
Ever.
If they get up before you, then just drag them back into
Do
the
what?
wrong.
Shake you off.
Curl your feet, lift, get up, Andrew, get up first, there you go. Now, Andrew, keep his leg up. Don't push it back down as you go to grab his leg, keep it up in the air. The higher his leg is, the better off you are. Good job.
I do that for your followers.
Yeah. Dang.
Get in here.
What?
Get in here.
You all the way.
About right here. There we go. Whoop, there you go.
Whoop, there it is. Alright, go ahead.
You're not supposed to let go.
Ooh.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm gone. I'm out.
There you go. There you go. That was good, girl. That's the response it should be. Keep that leg up. Get up, Andrew.
One more. So you
There you go. Keep getting up, Andrew.
I know,
There
right?
you go. Boom. Boom. There you go. Now, come in front. Pinch your knee into his thigh. Get your foot a little closer. Now pinch and pull this way.
Yeah.
Now don't let him pull over. Yep. There you go, bud.
I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Laura, let her go a little slower so she can get up. So you don't worry about climbing the body.
just said I let him go, let you get up.
And then you hit him with the old school
Pull that leg
leg
up.
sweep.
Let her get up. Boom, boom. There you go. Right.
Right there.
Yeah, I forgot about Rick. Used to do that to you guys all the time.
But it was way worse with the belt, man. T-shirt stretches, the old karate belt, which is laced right over
Our
your
first
foot.
martial arts
Stuck.
instructor that I was telling you about, the one that had us go learn from other people. He would take the kids and he'd figure four of their legs behind them, and then he'd lift their belt up over their foot, and so they'd be stuck on the mat, like going like this, trying to get out.
I did Maddie at a birthday party, and her belt was on. She was stuck, and I was like, childhood core memory unlocked.
All right.
Anything else?
Yeah, so one thing is, remember when you're drilling that it's okay for things to be slow. Especially if you've never seen something before, take your time, walk through the steps, make sure that you're being accurate with what you're training your mind to do. The more you train your mind to do something, the more it will eventually do it unconsciously without you having to tell it to. So when you're going slow and you're imparting this information into your mind, take your time. Don't be in a hurry. It's okay if while Austin and I are practicing the technique, right? If I go here and I do everything right, and I get up, go ahead. And we take our time because I want to see what his reaction is. This is a real reaction, so I want to learn. Cup his leg onto my hip, control, 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 and work my way through that process. Eventually, when we're really fighting, I won't have to think about it. It will just happen because I have programmed the computer to do what I want it to do. That's the neat thing about learning jiu-jitsu is it's kind of like a computer program. Once you write the program, you just got to allow the program to run the work. Make sense? Good stuff. So, next one. So, I go to do the same technique, and Austin's had me do this before, and so as he does it, he pops my leg to the inside. When he does that, I'm just going to switch and get to my side and drop the first leg behind his and put the other one up on his hip. Again, I'm still going to be pulling his foot to me. I'm going to be putting weight up on his hip, and as I do this, I'm going to be chopping his leg out. From there, depending on how he comes up, I like when they come up like this, I just end up coming around, shooting, passing, controlling, and working my way up into a top position. Again, come on up on the side. I go for the initial tripod sweep, He's had this happen to him before, so I just switch. As I switch, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna keep pulling, and I'm gonna chop his leg out from underneath him. From here, if I hold his leg up and I start getting up, I can force the same reaction as before. Now, another reaction this person might have besides just turning away is he may post up on me to keep me from getting to him. So now as he starts getting up, he's still posting on me, right? So depending on what my opponent's reaction is going to be how I respond to it. So again, Austin's going for the technique on me. Which one do you want? He's got his technique. I push his leg off. He switches. He's going to do the same thing as before, heisting his hip, up my leg out. Depending on how I react, decides on how he reacts. I'm not really worried about everything else so much as just the knockdown and then curling the foot to the bottom and getting up. So again, Austin's here. I'm going for the initial one. Keep my leg across, just switch. He pushes it across, switch, go inside. It's okay to kick, push. I'm looking the way his leg's in the air, Andrew, to control the knee. Remember I was talking about the points of control? I have access to his knee, so I'm going to feed his knee across so that I can get around him and start working my way into back control. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Make sense? 1, 2. All right, let's practice that.
Now that's well, look at counting. We got 1, 2, 4, 5. They said I was wrong.
I know.
That's all it's ever been. You want to do first?
No, switch the foot. Go back. Use your hand to feed her foot across.
Oh.
There you go.
About all right?
Yeah.
She said no.
Smash.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Full smash. Pull over. Try to flip that hip out a little bit.
Make sure you.
No, this one's correct. Bring this one back up and over.
Instead of
Push your hip out that way a
foot
little
up on
bit.
her hip, make sure
So
you're
turn towards
here.
it. There we go.
Instead of here.
And now you're pushing, pulling.
When the second one
Kick
come
it.
around?
The second one.
Oh.
Just like the first one.
Elevate,
locking
pull your
into
foot back,
the
pull your
hip
foot back. Lift this one, lift this one, lift this one. That'll work. Even better.
Oh, yes, sorry. Didn't let you finish the first one.
No. Get that arm over there. I don't want it to grab me. Lean in. Good boy, lean. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Feed the leg across. Immediately go inside with the, yep,
I
right
didn't
there.
I didn't come in.
Make sure you're bridging, both of y'all off that, just like before.
The first one, both, everything?
Both of them. Once you put the foot on the hip, bridge your hip up. That's what's gonna lift your foot off the floor so you can pull it to you. You know, put that foot inside.
Yeah. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, and then drop it
My brace is
There
not
you
going
go.
down.
like that.
I'm making up some random stuff. It feels like.
Did he just go?
I just went.
Oh, he just went, okay.
Yes, you can beat me.
Oh, no, I just. Let me make sure I'm doing it right.
Now bridge. There you go. Good. Now turn. Now bridge and chop her foot out at the same time. There you go. Like that.
Play something fancy.
Oh, no, I actually have it, probably. Sorry.
You're good.
Ooh,
You want to do it? I'll need somebody.
Sure.
wrestled for a minute before y'all got here, so.
Here. That's tight.
The way I pinched him on your knee right there,
Mm-hmm.
and pulled it back.
Here, rotate real fast.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find that little groove for those. Doesn't feel quite as random as it used to. Knee bar just kind of felt like, I know there's a knee on my cord. Like,
What you thinking? Andrew, you wanna get in there and get you some?
You've been nice.
Always
Naughty or
nice.
nice.
always nice.
Are you sure?
Hey,
Josh, can you agree
am I
with
tapping
that?
to it?
This is what I was thinking about. From leg drag position,
Is that-
you slide over and essentially do an inside ashi style position on that far leg, so you're more like outside ashi. More like a 50-50 position.
Yeah.
I don't feel like me and the ground.
When your
are
foot's already
disconnecting
tucked
very
away and
well
you
today.
just took away their second. So now, really clean straight ankle right
And then you guys can't go into this, right? So this is just a 1-2, but right, say you're wrestling somebody, right? You can go right into it. It's not like you have to start with 1 and go to 2, right? So it's just a feed off of so you understand where you're coming from. You know, the initial tripod sweep, I'm here, he feeds the foot across, boom, I just switch and I chop, right? It's not just me pushing, it's me lifting my hip off the ground that gets his foot up off the ground. Once his foot comes up off the ground, son, can you come back up? Ugh. Can you try to stand up? Once his foot comes off the ground, right, he's much easier. Now I just gotta make him hop. And he'll fall. So, when you're doing the technique, it's not just a push, right? If I just set my foot here and I push, he's just gonna hop around. It's the bridging up that allows me to take him down. When I see him fall, most of the time people seem to fall this way. When they do, I'm sitting here, I literally curl my foot up and I shoot and I keep my head up, bringing my hand to the hip and turning around the corner, making it a very easy pass. Now I already know when I do this, he's gonna have 1 or 2 reactions. More than likely, because of the way he's turned, his reaction is gonna be to escape his hip. So I'm gonna come in and change arms and replace my arm into his hip and then start working my way into controlling him, working my way into getting him up, because now I can stop his hip from creating space so that he doesn't put me back into the guard. Now, he could, when he fell, he could end up thumb posting me right here and then trying to work his way out. So when that happens, right, I took him down, I feel him thumb post me, I'm gonna change, and then I'm gonna swing my arm all the way back and start working my way in against controlling his hip. Because again, when he thumb posts me, he's still gonna move his hip out. Remember, he's not gonna move me when he can easily move himself. So depending on what that response is, when I take him down, they usually, we'll take down again. So I'm here, boom. shoot that arm straight in, head up, pass. I feel him thumb posting me, I'm just gonna start replacing. I'll start swimming my arm in. I'm working my way around. From here, I'm starting to get him in between my knees, which is starting to give me a form of back control on him. I can start working my hooks in. Working for my straight jacket. I'm working into other positions. A couple more times, I just wanted to point out that detail of lifting up that hip to create that foot coming off the ground so that you now have the ability to knock them over. Most people, they fall, legs in the air, immediately curl your bottom, or curl your feet to your bottom, shoot up like you're gonna pass that guard and come around. Questions? Let's try it again. 1, 2. Did that leg cross, Andrew? So go back, Austin, so he can kind of learn that. Feet, so push his foot across, like you don't want that to happen to you. There you go, bud.
Oh, yeah, nice.
This is nice.
This is nice.
It's nice what he could do.
All I heard was the breasts being taken.
There you go. Now bridge. Bridge up. Bridge. There you go, Andrew. Throw that foot back. Good. Head up. Head up. Head up. Head up. There you go. Not too shabby. Good stuff, man. Get that foot across. Get it across, Andrew. Right now. There you go. Good.
I'm not doing that shit.
Just pay attention, dude. Because it'll come out of you one day.
It's just weird movements that your body can do to get to certain places, and you realize it's the same movement reproduced over a couple of fundamental keys all over the place. And so you can look like you know 17 million different things, when in reality, I only did like 2 different things. I just did it in 17 million different ways.
There you go. Good. Curl. Oh, head up. Head up. Now, shoot your hand. Shoot your hand. Keep your body strong. Keep your head. Yeah, see how when you keep your head strong, it just passes you around? Now start dropping your elbow down. Good. Turning your hip to the side. Turn your hip to the side. There you go. So that's where you come in, and now you're going to replace, and then turn your hips back to where you were headed. There you go. We want to learn to get those hips moving more. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
What a wrestler way of doing things, right?
That's not what coach taught.